What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Rimworld, our tribal playthrough, where things are moving along slowly but surely. We're getting things done right now. I actually need to freeze all this stuff. If I don't freeze this stuff, it's all going to go bad. And it should slowly refrigerate here. I mean, the best thing you can do, and it looks like the heat outside is going to be a bit too much. We can't quite get it down to... Let's try to take this down a little lower. I would like for my stuff to be frozen, if at all possible. Some people have warned against having people in, like, your cold area working on foods and stuff like that. They've said that it can lead to diseases and things of that nature. I haven't really seen anything to that effect. It may indeed be true. I have no idea. I can't honestly tell you. That's something that I haven't really validated. I'm going to put this in right here. And then we're going to put in a roof on it. So that hopefully we've got like our little stable area where all of our hay can go. But it's also covered up from the elements so that we don't end up wasting a whole bunch of materials, you know what I mean? That'll also give them a shady spot to go into when it gets hot outside, because I love animals and I like being nice to them. And so you should always provide a nice spot for an animal to get out of the sun. It always weirds me out. Like, do cows just not give a shit? Like, I always see cows just like chilling out in the middle of nowhere in like a field, and there's never any trees in those fields. Do they cut down the trees because the cows rub on them or something like that and they just kill them anyways? Because there's never trees in pastures that cows are in, like ever. And I don't know if that's just like a topographical thing, but there's never trees out there. There's never trees where the cows be at. And so it just makes me wonder. It makes me wonder. Our throughput should be perfectly fine here. I don't think we have any issues for our fuel ratio. You get 8 days out of 100 fuel. That means we are going to be chopping down a lot of trees in the future. We're probably going to deforest this whole area. My suggestion would be creating a grove up in here somewhere of quickly growing trees that we can deal with. If beavers end up trying to come into our territory, because I know there are beavers around somewhere. Beavers, like, no doubt, beavers used to be like a catastrophic event in this game. Beavers used to be a big problem if you were playing on like a jungle map or on like a forest map. And actually, they're self-nerfing now. They're not as bad as they used to be. They used to be a lot worse. Looks like we got 651 wood ready to go. That should be enough to keep the fuel stocked for a bit. We also got a bunch of trees over here, and so we've got options for the future. It's just that we're waiting on research to happen before anything else goes down. There we go. They've got hay ready to go. And this should now be okay because it's in a covered area, I think. Got our little barn, or like our little, what is this? A pack of manhunters. A pack of man-hunting boars have come along. Well, they're going to have to figure something out because they ain't coming in that way, so... It's a problem. But I don't think it'll matter. What'll happen is some will end up sweeping around this way. We'll keep an eye on it, because this could actually be a problematic exchange. But, here, get everybody ready. There we go. Firing line, all ready to go. Let's get you up here. Please stop shooting Val. Val, go get medical help. You're out. Banana, you're out. Bonzo, run for it. And we're not fully routed yet. Okay, Bonzo, you're back in. We're not fully routed yet, but... Alright. You guys back up. And once he dedicates to getting chewed on by one of our pets here, we will accept our lot. There we go. Now loop around this way. How's Patton's health? Oh shit, was that the female? No, that was the male. Okay. Get out of the line of fire. Bonded animal's death is going to negatively affect Banana. It's very unfortunate. We got a lot of people who need medical help now. I'm going to send you over to here. Rest until healed. Lundoa should be around very shortly to help you out with that. I think that should be the majority. It does look like we have Manhunters left. That pig somehow managed to deftly not step on any of the things that were there to kill. Oh, there's a couple more coming in too. Has everybody been treated? Is everybody good? Scratch. Okay, he lost an ear at some point. I don't know how he lost an ear, but he lost an ear. And there we go. Somebody go through and go ahead and kill these off. Step on its neck if you can. So people used to do when they would hunt. If you had something that was wounded, you stomp on its neck real hard, like on its throat area, and then it'd kill it off real fast. Put it out of its misery if you don't want to waste a bullet, if bullets are expensive. And then it'll suffocate. I had to drown rats. I worked at a job for a while where rats would get caught in the traps, and I feel bad for them. Like, the rats would get caught in traps. It's okay. We've still got a male right there. We do have another fertilized egg as well, although I would say that this is probably a time to try to start taming some more cassowaries to make our life a little easier. Get a few more added to the herd. It wasn't necessarily my intent to lose a cassowary right there, and that is what you face. Like, every time you release an animal into combat, you might lose that animal. That's just the way that it goes down. If we can tame a bunch of these guys, though, I would not be adverse to that. Get 4 or 5 of them onto our team. I feel pretty good about it. I would also love to see these. Now that we have this, we can do animal corpses in there. And hopefully, because it's closer, it looks like... Oh, good, they're back again. His name is Steroid. I wonder if he just, like, lifts a lot. Or if, like, he actually really, really enjoys steroids. Like, to an extent, like, he's always just got the syringe in his butt cheeks. Just like, ah, feeling all good. Putting that juice up in the cheek and making it muscular. Oh, cool, we got a new recruit. Hooray, Lilith is finally in. Great, that's fantastic. I couldn't have asked for anything better. So we have a new colonist. That means I'm going to have to convert one of these beds over so that Lilith has her own little space to sleep in. What is Lilith good at? Let's find out. So Lilith is a social butterfly. Lilith Luxembourg is also fantastic at research and has a passion for it. So my suggestion would be that we take White off of this entirely, since he's not that good at it to begin with. I mean, he's gotten better. Oh, he's at 10 now. Okay. Well, we're going to take him off of it anyways, and we'll give him other jobs. We'll give him other little things to do and work on. He's okay with animals. You know, he's not the best at things. I'm going to put him on growing duty. And, you know, put him on animal handling as well. Why not? And then as far as Lilith is concerned, I need to copy, and then we'll paste that on in so she's doing the same thing as everybody else. And for Lilith, let's go ahead and make sure she can't get in firefights. She's a passable doctor, which is not terrible. She's a very good warden. A very, very good warden. Weirdly enough, we have a lot of people who are really good at animal handling, strangely. We have a lot of people who are good at animal handling, so I may add a few more little jobs in here. Just for the people who don't seem to be doing much in their free time anyways. And then we'll call this... I would take Tona off mining. Kind of lower the priority there a little bit. Tell him to grow when he's got nothing better going on, and I assume he's actually going to be doing a lot of growing. Yeah, this should be okay for now. We just got to bring more animals into the fold. I would also, I mean, I would love to see some of these get processed. I don't know if our butchery table has anything going on, but we're not processing like any of the pigs. And I do think that that's like a major... You know, you got to use the events that you get, and we got a good event right there. Let me take Lilith, and as soon as you're done there, let's go talk with Engie, see what they want. We could sell them beer. It wouldn't be too bad. Actually, they want to buy our guns, so I'll give them all of our EMP grenades. They don't really have anything. Got medicine. Medicine will work. I'll trade medicine for grenades for sure. For the frag grenades, I'd prefer to keep. I will, however... that trade's fine. Whatever. It's all good. Lilith, can you shoot people? Are you, like, capable of doing violent things? She can't do anything scary. So she's not really that good at stuff. It's okay, though. We'll get you some practice. In fact, as part of that practice, come over here and just shoot at this guy. Oh, you killed it. I thought you weren't supposed to be any good at this. She was a high baroness and an exiled researcher. Okay, well, Scyther's dead, I guess, so... What are you gonna do? People from Housewife's Tree are leaving. It is my sincerest hope that at some point someone will butcher all these animals. I'm going to reset the build just in case. Sometimes when I close the game out and I come back in, builds that were previously assigned will lose their priority, like they'll no longer be a part of the stuff that people are working on. It's probably because Banana is making beer. $26 hops right there, so that's enough for like one more beer. There we go. Meals being shared. Val is back up on research. We have a heat wave coming through. I would suggest then that Banana, you go get yourself a cowboy hat instead of wearing a beanie in the heat. Like you're some kind of movie star or some shit that can just like retreat back to your air conditioning. And now that the heat wave is here, now might be... I don't know. We'll pay attention. We'll see what happens. She's in remission, so that's good to go. She got initial heat stroke. It's unfortunate. I may have to swap everybody around while they sleep. It's a nighttime duty again. We get a lot of heat waves. We get a lot of heat waves. I'm honestly surprised by how many heat waves we get. But basically, sleep through the heat of the day. Got anything on each side. A little bit of joy right there. Work through late into the night. And we'll swap everybody over to the night shift now that that's happening. Tona, I need you to really stop putting on that hat. I don't care that you want the military helmet. It's off limits to you. You're no longer allowed to wear it, so please don't. We will also have to watch out for heat strokes and anything else. The cowboy hats should largely help out with this. But... you can never quite tell. Is that going up or is that going down? It's going down. Or, I'm sorry, up. So what we'll need to do then is we got to put coolers in everybody's house. We've had enough heat waves to where I'm concerned enough about it to take steps. You know what I mean? And this is going to be very, very, very strenuous. This is going to hurt our power. It really sincerely is. Even the air conditioning is going to have trouble keeping up with heat like this. I mean, we have a freezer now, so the janky way that you can do it is like every time heat stroke gets high, you just draft everybody and tell them to stand in the freezer for like 3 minutes or whatever, and it'll fix it. I don't know if I like doing it that way, though. It doesn't seem to be as intended. It's just me being jank. This stuff should get done shortly. We've got iron and steel and shit laying around everywhere. It's unfortunate we have to walk like this to go get our supplies, but nobody really seems to haul anything. I may take somebody and just make them a hauler. Like, for example, oh, White can't haul. I was going to say, we've got White. He doesn't really do much aside from stand around all day, so making him the hauler seems like a pretty good plan. But I guess we can't do that. And these are all people that I really can't spare. Let's see, a bug hive has showed up. It will slowly spawn bugs as well as produce additional hives. If you don't want it to infest a whole area, muster and destroy it. A spelopede. Okay. I have no idea what's going to happen when I do this, by the way. This might be a terrible plan. Oh, wow, there's a bunch of them in there, too. A mega spider. Christ almighty. Okay. Well, I mean, you guys all just kind of get down here, I guess. Banana, you don't even have a gun, so don't worry about it. Does that hurt them? Like, are they affected by bullets? They don't appear to be super affected by bullets. Run, fool, run. Tona, run for it. Hopefully they can shoot it enough to kill it. And then you swoop back this way. Oh my god, shot in the head by one of your own teammates. Ain't that a bitch. White, you swing wide. Did we kill them all? Are they down? Or is it just unconscious? Okay, so you go get medical attention. Lindoa, you go be a doctor. The rest of you guys, I need you in here, like, on this shit, like, right now. So how do I destroy this thing? Why is this... The animals are not released. Oh my god, it's the most irritating shit on earth. Like, why are you... I'm gonna give them a day or so to fix their shit real fast and get, like, healed up or whatever. I need somebody to prioritize this, like, right now if it hasn't been done. Has Lindoa already done this? No. Lindoa has not, because Lindoa is a lazy bastard. Lindoa, get over here and do this. If they get an infection and die, I'm holding you responsible. Like, 100%, it's your fault. And what is this? This is bug juice right here. Lilith, you've got cancer. Go up here and handle it. Tona's in a poor mood. Tona's always in a poor mood. You need to level up your shooting anyways, so... There you go. Oh man, they nerfed it. So you can only learn so much in a day, basically. Here, stand right next to it, and then shoot it. There you go. Now you're making the shots you gotta make. I don't really know how problematic bugs are. I just figured I'd get on top of it now rather than later. Lilith is in a bad mood. That's okay, because I had Lilith up all day and all night, like, shooting stuff. So that makes sense. I'd be in kind of a bad mood if my day was like that, too. We have a cassowary attempt gone wrong. Run for it, man. Run for it! Before you get cassowary clawed to death. There you go. You got it with one of them. Just run away, actually. And I'll have you rest until you are healed. Oop. Nope, not Val's turn. Nope, definitely not Val's turn today. There we go. Taken care of. Finished. Done. Kaputski. Got problems, man. Got problems. Things keep happening. Stressful things keep happening. There you go. Keep banging that shit out for me. But life is going to be good. Like, if we can just get a couple of events that don't involve me getting bum rushed by hundreds of animals or vicious bugs or anything like that. I was surprised how much damage those spiders took. That's really, really surprising how much damage those spiders took. What happened to the corpses? Can you eat them? Those are some big-ass critters. No lie. Those things are quite large. I would assume that they've got like a lobster claw area on them somewhere that'll allow you to get good. So over here, or get that good meat out. Yeah, she's leveling up way faster than our other people. She should be able to hit high levels pretty quickly. We've also got battery power coming in, so there it is. Now that battery power is done, we've got to decide what we want to do next. My suggestion would be... God... Microelectronic basics wouldn't be a terrible plan. Machining would not be the worst plan. Electrical smelting is also... Well, I mean... I don't know. All of these are going to be pretty major investments. As far as... I'm going to say solar panels are up next. Because we're not going to be able to rely on fuel generators forever. There we go. Coolers are all set up. And we've got to be aware that we need to turn these off after this is all done. There's no reason to keep all this. I would say to keep everything at 25C. Make it a little bit easier so that it has low power use. 25C is perfectly acceptable. It'll struggle a little bit during heat waves and whatnot, like right now, but it should still be enough to get people in and out of the heat so that they'll be alright. I'm stoked we got a new colonist. I was not expecting to get a new colonist so soon. I don't plan to ever recruit colonists. I just plan that it happens when it happens. And I'm not going to invest too much of my attention in it, you know? I do wish somebody would haul. Hauling sounds like something great that would make me really, really happy. How much beer have we crafted? Enough? Lies. You can never have enough beer. Beer is one of my favorite things. I was sick for a couple months straight, and due to the medications they had me on, I couldn't drink. And I found that I really, really missed drinking beer. It sucked going to barbecues and stuff like that, and everybody else was drinking beer and having a good time and getting a little bit toasty. You're sitting there just nursing on water the whole time. Man, that shit sucked. You don't, like, realize how much you like something until you have to give it up. And you're just like, man, for months I haven't been able to do this. Finally, this week, man. I'm going on a bender this weekend. I'll tell you that much. I think I'm going to wake up at, like, 9 in the morning and just be schnackered all day long. Why not? I deserve it. I think I'm going to make a... I would like to, anyways. I would like to make, like, a place where... there's stuff to do. Like, if we have the materials responsible for, like, a billiards table. I'd be okay with that. Just something to make people happy, you know? The heat wave is now concluded. It's cool. We're prepared now, so that's nice. I can actually not have people with cowboy hats on anymore. I can have them wear whatever the shit they feel like wearing. That will make their lives better and more satisfying. I would suggest, I think we've probably got a lot of people who are wearing like crappy clothing right now. I'm going to suggest that maybe we add a couple of button-down shirts, a couple of jackets, a couple of pairs of pants, just so people can alternate. Because they have a natural desire to take off clothing that is not comfortable or clothing that is so worn down that they don't want to wear it anymore. And so anyways, I feel like that being the case, that we've probably got a couple people around that are taking negatives on their status due to the fact that they just aren't able to wear a lot of the stuff that they don't want to wear a lot of the stuff that they have right now. We got batteries available. We're going to have to run some more power conduits like so to make this work. But I would not be against a battery farm over here to give us a little bit more resilience when it comes to surviving just random incursions on stuff. And inside the battery room, we'll also include the pool table so that they can have fun, play a game, and have a good time. Should make life a little bit easier. I'm pretty sure the pool table gives you a ton of joy, so that should work out great. My name is Splattercat. We're out of time for the day. I will see you all in the next episode of Rimworld. This is our tribal playthrough. I'm having a pretty good time with it. I love this game to begin with, so Rimworld's a lot of fun. I tend to get salty about it, but at the end of the day, it's a remarkably well-crafted game, and it's a lot of fun. If you enjoy any sort of like Dwarf Fortress type game, you will enjoy Rimworld. And so anyways, I will see you all in future episodes of the series. Hi, do, and I'll catch you there. Bye, everybody.